Hey travelers, Mag, I, and Hiawatha here on day 66 of our trip around the United States. Today is our fond farewell to Michigan and a warm hello to Wisconsin, and we're going to intermingle the two all day long. We're kicking off the day here in Ironwood, Michigan, and we're just about to cross over into Hurley, Wisconsin. From there, we're going to be zigzagging all day between Michigan and Wisconsin for 250 miles until we finally reach our end state in Tomahawk. Once we're in Tomahawk, we're done with Michigan completely, and it's all Wisconsin from there. We've got a couple of weeks, and with a little bit of luck, Wisconsin will be as beautiful as Michigan was. Because this has been a great tour and a great state to get to explore, and we've enjoyed pretty much every minute of it. Today's target list is not too overwhelming, so even though we've gotten kind of a late start to our day, we don't anticipate having any problem making it to Tomahawk by the time the day comes to an end. We're looking forward to a great day of exploring, and we want you to come see the sights with us. So let's go!
We got our day kicked off in Ironwood. The town was incorporated as a village in 1887 and became a city in 1889. It was named for James Ironwood, who discovered the Nori mine, which turned out to be one of the greatest bodies of high-grade ore ever to be found in the state of Michigan. Ironwood is very proud of its mining history and has many monuments, plaques, statues, and murals dedicated to miners of the past. On the drive out of Ironwood, we came across a Vietnam Veterans War Memorial. Facing right out onto the highway, this garners the attention of anyone passing by, and offers encouragement to stop off for a minute and pay your respects to the generation gone past. I mean, it is hard to resist a helicopter on a stick after all. Not to mention the warning of a tank pointed straight down the highway in case you decide not to stop. Better just to play it safe and stop through. A stone throw away from there is the Korean Veterans War Memorial. Although a little more low-key than the Vietnam Veterans War Memorial, it's still a nice place to honor our troops. It was a pretty long way from there to our next stop, so we were grateful when we had the opportunity to stop off at Boat Lake and appreciate this view out over the water. Somewhere very nearby is the geocache we came here to find. The GPS indicates it's just over there in that group of trees. Let's go take a look. Only about 5 feet now. Looks like it's this tree right here. Yep, that looks like the right spot all right, and there's the bag sticking out from under that piece of wood. Now usually the plastic bags go inside of the containers, not outside of the container. But as long as it works to keep everything dry inside. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, it's like a big Lego. I like it. And a logbook to sign. Well, since we're already roaming around in the woods, let's see if we can find one more. Oh, wow. They really couldn't have made this one any easier, could they? While these are not the best geocaching containers, it's definitely still better than nothing at all. Seeing Kakadika Falls on the map nearby, I knew it was time to get Aicha on her walk for the morning. And what a better place for a walk than following the flowing course of the river toward the waterfalls. And as luck would have it, this was not just a single waterfall. Instead, this one consists of a series of short drops as you follow the course of the river. Which is fantastic. I don't need a huge plunge waterfall to enjoy myself. And neither does Aicha. We're both very happy with all these little guys along the way. When we pushed our way into the land of lakes, the first thing that we noticed was, well, it was a land full of lakes. Seems very aptly named. We finished our time up in the great state of Michigan at the Veterans War Memorial in Iron River City. While it's also beautiful to see a wall of this size, it's also tragic to know what it stands for. As John F. Kennedy said, the cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it.
This is it, our last official find in Michigan.
There aren't many places to search, so this should be pretty easy.
I like this one. There we go. Fare thee well, Michigan. It's been fun, but now it's time to give a little bit of love to Wisconsin.
And it is officially time to declare we are geocaching Wisconsin. This is actually a state we've been to many times over the past decade for the West Bend Cache Bash, and it has always delivered.
Welcome to Rhinelander, home of the hodag, which is apparently this terrifying monstrosity right behind me.
Apparently, this species of lizard can grow up to 7 feet long and weigh over 300 pounds.
There's supposed to be a monster in these woods. Let's see if we can find it.
Since we just saw the hodag around the corner, I can't imagine finding anything more terrifying than that in here. But we were still on our guard, just in case. I wonder what it could be.
Ooh!
Ah, coconuts. That scared me.
Definitely seen enough of these power boxers to know that's not how this is designed.
That is a pretty darn good camouflage job, though. I've never seen one hidden quite like this before. And in geocaching, you've always got to appreciate a person's ingenuity in putting together a geocache container. That's 2 for 2 so far. Let's see if we can find another interesting one in this area.
What do we have going on over here?
This post looks a little worn. And that's 3 for 3. This area definitely delivered some interesting geocaches for us to find. And all with dry logbooks. What are the odds? The sun was setting down on us just as we reached Prentice. We had just enough daylight left to help this plane come in for a landing at the Veterans Memorial.
Well, as is the case so often, that setting sun lets us know that another day of caching on the road has come to an end. Today was a lot more relaxed than the last couple of days in the Upper Peninsula, which is okay with me. After all the amazing sights we had in the UP, all the trails and the hiking, it was okay just to have a regular day of geocaching. We were just fine with that. In fact, we even managed to get ahead today. We're a couple of counties and pages ahead of where we should be, and we're gonna keep that. I know tomorrow we had a lot of trail time to cover. I can also tell you Ai-chan's not gonna wanna do all that hiking. So we may do a mile or two and then cut out on that and then get moving again. Either way, we know Wisconsin's gonna be a good time. We've got 8 full geocaching days here in the state as we work our way from north to south. Looking forward to seeing what it has in store. Like this video, stay tuned for daily updates, and we'll see you out on the trails.